Do you know about a story where a snake stole earrings? A snake? What would a snake do with a pair of earrings? Well, this is what I'm going to tell you a story about on this channel, Ammu&You. Today, the story written by Sudha Murthy, and the name of the story is The Snake That Stole Earrings. A learned sage named Veda taught students at his ashram. In those days, it was called a Gurukul. One of his students, Uttanka, was responsible for looking after the administration of the ashram in his guru's absence. He did his job very well. And after many years of staying in the ashram, he completed his studies and got ready to take his guru's blessings and go out into the world to find his way. Before leaving, Uttanka asked Veda, Guruji, what shall I give you as Guru Dakshina? Guru Veda said, nothing, my child. You have helped me enough in the administration of the ashram, so I don't think so. I need anything as a Guru Dakshina from you. But you may ask my wife, your Guru Ma. So Uttanka went to sage Veda's wife and put the same question in front of her. The wife reflected for a few moments and said, Child, I am a sage's wife and I must not ask you for anything. But I am also a woman and I desire a special pair of earrings. King Pushya's queen possesses them. These earrings are made up of such rare materials that nobody in the three realms has such a pair. Not even the gods, asuras, gandharvas, yakshas or apsaras. I would like you to bring them to me, but if it is too difficult for you, just forget about it. Guru Mata, I will definitely get them for you, said Uttanka. But when do you want those earrings? Well, there's a festival in the ashram, as you know, after 3 days. I would love to wear the earrings that day. I will bring them to you by then, Guru Mata. And promising this, Uttanka left immediately for King Pushya's kingdom. On the way, Uttanka saw a giant man riding a camel. The man saw that Uttanka was tired and thirsty, and he offered him a smelly and awful-looking drink. Drink this up, young man, and you will soon be fresh. Refusing it would look rude, thinking Uttanka just gulped down that awful-looking as well as smelling drink and set forward on his journey to King Pushya's kingdom. The next day he reached the king's court and he told Pushya, O king, I am Uttanka and a student from sage Veda's ashram. My guru's wife desires a pair of earrings that your queen possesses. May I please have them for her? The king was very happy to receive Uttanka because he was a student of the learned sage Veda. He said, I am very happy to have you here, but the earrings do not belong to me. They belong to the queen, so you need to meet her and request her for that. Uttanka nodded and a court official escorted him to the queen's chambers. Uttanka looked around and could not see the queen anywhere. The court official then told him that the queen is invisible to everyone who has not performed their daily puja. And Uttanka remembered that in the urgency and desperation to meet King Pushya, he had forgotten to do his morning puja. He quickly went for a bath, prayed to Lord Surya, and when he came back, he found Queen sitting there. He told her the story and requested for the earrings. The queen smiled and said, O young man, you have come with a pure heart with this request, and yes, I will definitely grant your request. I will give you these precious earrings that everyone is looking for. especially the Naga king, king of serpents, Takshaka. Be very careful of him. Do not keep the earrings anywhere on the ground, or else he would steal them. Uttanka promised that he will be very careful with the earrings, and thanking the queen, set off for the ashram. It was evening before he could reach the ashram, and he had to stop to perform his evening puja. He took the earrings and put them in a makeshift cloth bag, and tying a string, he hung it from a tall branch, high branch of a tall tree. Now, Takshaka, the serpent king, was following him, and when he saw that Uttanka had tied the bag up there with the earrings there, he came in the form of a human, pulled down the strings and got the earring, grabbed them and ran away. Uttanka saw this and realized his mistake. He sprinted after him and shouted that, "Stop, stop, you can't take these earrings, these are for my Guru Mata." But to no avail, what did Takshaka do? He changed into a serpent again and disappeared into an anthill. And now Uttanka, desperate to find the earrings again, started digging holes everywhere for the anthill. And he dug so many holes that the earth itself began to shake. But to no avail, he could not see Takshaka anywhere. And then Lord Indra appeared and he handed him the weapon Vajra. It was a thunderbolt, asking him to strike it on the ground to make a hole that would take him to the Nagloka. Thanking Indra, Uttanka struck the thunderbolt on the ground, and immediately there was a tunnel formed through which Uttanka reached the court of Takshaka. He saw Takshaka sitting there. He pleaded and requested that, "Please, please give me those earrings. They are for my Guru Mata." But Takshaka did not absolutely have any effect for the requests. He just kept sitting there and saying that he can never get the earrings. Frustrated, Uttanka walked a little distance away and found something very unusual. He saw two beautiful women working with black and white threads on a weave that was fixed to a wall. There was also a wheel nearby that had 12 spokes and was being turned by 6 young boys. A horse with a rider stood nearby. He was fascinated by that visual, and he went to watch the weaving process and told the rider that, "You look just like Indra, so very handsome and powerful. You are equating me to Lord Indra? Well," said the rider, "you earn a boon. Say, what can I do for you?" Thinking very carefully, Uttanka said, "Please allow me to have the power to bring all the snakes under my control." The rider smiled. "Will you please blow on the back of my horse?" And Uttanka did as he was told, and without any warning, flames emerged from all parts of the body of the horse and smoke filled the room. Snakes began approaching Uttanka and fell at his feet. Now Takshaka realized what was happening and he was terrified. Immediately he handed over the earrings to Uttanka and requested him to please stop controlling the snakes. Uttanka did not have a problem doing that because his purpose was achieved. He just told him not to worry, but he wanted to find the answer of that beautiful visual that he had seen. So he asked for help, that he should reach the ashram, his guru's ashram, before morning because the next day was the festival. And before that, He wanted to understand that visual that he had seen. He asked that to the rider, who smiled and handed over the horse to Uttanka. The young sage rode as fast as he could, and just before sunset, he reached the ashram and gave the earrings to Veda's wife. She was absolutely ecstatic and blessed Uttanka. Now Uttanka wondered how he had been fortunate enough to endure all the troubles he went through to obtain the prized earrings. He asked his guru Veda about it, and Veda explained, "The man you met on your way to the capital was Indra, my dear. The camel was none other than a form of his dear elephant, Airavat. And he gave you a special drink called Jivanamrit that has helped you sustain all the troubles you have undergone in the last 2 days, especially in Nagaloka." But what about the other things I stumbled upon in Nagaloka? The woman, the weaving, the wheel, the 6 boys, the rider, asked the curious Uttanka. The 2 women engaged in weaving were Dhata and Vidhata. They were creating the world with all the creatures and indicative of day and night, black and white threads. The wheel with the 12 spokes are the number of months in a year, and the 6 young boys are the seasons. The rider and the horse were Indra and Agni. Uttanka, you must never forget that Indra, the god of rain, has helped you through your arduous journey. Uttanka never forgot Indra's help. He prayed to him every day and was blessed with Indra's assistance whenever he wanted. He could easily call upon water from the rain clouds anytime, anywhere he wished to. So he wandered the deserts, ensuring rain when people were suffering and helping others around him. Even today, these rain clouds in the deserts are known as Uttanka Megha. The Meghas that are named after Uttanka, who could bring about rains. My dear friends, my little friends, old friends, these stories from mythology tell us about our ancient heritage, wisdom that our sages had, and these powers that look supernatural to us. They were earned through long, arduous meditation and samadhis. It was a control over all our human senses, which were achieved by these knowledgeable men who we read about today. We must learn about them, know about them. That was a rich past that we are so fortunate to have inherited. Tell me how you like the story about the serpent who stole the earrings, and wait for me till I come back again. Thank you for listening to my story, and yes, please like, share, subscribe, and help me reach as many people and make friends like I have you with me. Thank you. Stay blessed, and bye-bye.